What's up, YouTube? It's your boy EveryDay2Millions. Once again, this is like my third time trying to record this video, man. Like, I've been trying to, be short and concise, you know what I'm saying? Like, but first of all, shout out to God, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a humbling experience recently. I'm not gonna get into it right now. We just know your boy had lost a lot, but I've been recouping myself, you know what I'm saying? Spending more time with him, understanding he's the one that blesses us with the ability to produce wealth. So if you try out here trying to get rich off these markets, you know what I'm saying, real quick, you know what I'm saying, trying to make 10 bands in like a day, like it's possible, you know what I'm saying? I did it in a week, but obviously if your mind ain't right, your psychology ain't right, your heart ain't right, you're gonna lose that 10 bands. You know what I'm saying? It really don't matter how much you make if your mind ain't right, your attentions, all of that. So definitely have your mind and heart set on God at all times because he will humble you. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's good to stay humble yourself. Always pray for it. You know what I'm saying? Repent of your sins always. God is the head of my life. He wasn't gonna come first. So, I gotta talk about God on here. You know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't be here in this position. Like just in life in general. I'm 21. Like most people didn't get to see that. You feel what I'm saying? Like it's crazy, man. But anyways, yeah. Some people don't even get to see that. But I'm making this YouTube channel because I really want to show people starting out as a nobody, like you can really make it out here. You can make an M, you can make 100K, you can make a few thousand, like you can do it. So I'm putting myself on blast pretty much, like recording myself publicly and posting it. So say this channel does have growth, y'all can see how far I've came. Had I started when I was like 16, when I wanted to, y'all would see the growth. Y'all would definitely see the growth. But we're not at that point where we want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we grew a lot, but we want to be at like a way better point financially, spiritually as well. But financially, just show people what's possible, yo. You know what I'm saying? 21 years old, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get into my story, in a different video. If y'all really want to hear it, just comment below. Thumbs up, you feel me? Dislike, I don't really care, you can have them ups and downs. But anyways, okay, shout out to it's Gal Style on Instagram. I apologize if I butchered her name, but she asked me to like basically go into more depth about my strategy. And so this video is about how I see the market, as well as my experience that I've learned in my four or more years. Forex started when I was like 18, but I actually found out about it through a family member who actually made it up for Forex, but that's gonna be another story for another video. But yeah, so you told me about it like when I was like 15. At the time, I was messing around Googling, searching and stuff, but I didn't really get into it until I was like 18. You feel me? So now I'm like, what, 21? That's 3 years kind of. But 18 to 2022, yeah, you could say 4 years, 4-ish years. I mean, like, even when I was 15, I was still searching about it a little bit. Found out some strategies, messed around with it. So yeah, but I have some years on my belt. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm not trying to make this video super long. I'm gonna just hop right into it. So basically, let's get into support and resistance, the basics. So basically, support is like, for example, right here. Let's see if we can find something. This will be an example of support. Basically, the floor of the market. So where they're like, for example, this orange line right here, you see where it bounces off? The blue or orange line bounces off this line. That is support. It's the floor. So when the market reaches a certain point and it bounces back up, basically rejects and goes in the other direction. In this case, goes up. That will be support. And where the market rejects, aka the top or the roof, the ceiling, that would be resistance, because the market is resisting, like, for example, it's resisting this area right here because this is where rejection is pretty strong. You know what I'm saying? Like you got 1, 2, 3 levels of pretty consistent rejections. So In this case, the market is going down, but it's retesting this area. So if it actually broke through this area, broke through this resistance, the market would go on the uptrend. But obviously, it's pretty strong rejection, so it's going down. But since we use the Keltner channel and the strategy as well, it's showing there is actually a small support level within there right here. As you can see, the candle rejection right here, pushing back upward, but it obviously broke through. There's like a small, very small support level. As you can see, support area right here, where it went up for a few. And in Forex, we call this, a few pips, but obviously binary options is really insanely different. Let me see if I can mark this area. You can see where it's like a small support area as well, right there, as well as some rejection. So it's a previous resistance, but it's also acting as a support, but it just broke through. And now that it's at the bottom of the Keltner channel, you have another support area right here. It's so many levels. Like you don't want to fill your screen up with lines. Those people like on Instagram or YouTube that have their whole chart filled with lines. Like, no, you don't want that, because there's so many levels within levels. But the thing is, you want to find the key rejection zones and the key support zones. So the key ones, I would say, is obviously up here. Whoops. Up here, because you have 1, 2, 3, and we can go back even further to confirm these levels and see how many times they actually touched and rejected off of. Like, even though it hasn't really touched it, you can tell where, in this zone, that is pretty common, where rejection happens. You feel what I'm saying? So now this area, this rejection zone, is previously is also a support. So that's why it's rejecting. And it's fairly strong. So that is why the market is going down at the moment. And as we said here, we'd actually had, well, this is small support zone. So, we have at the bottom of the Keltner channel, it's bouncing a little bit. This is actually a support zone. So now we could really say it's possibly going up. But whichever direction the market is going, for instance, is going down at the moment. But no matter what direction the market is going, it's always going to pull back in the opposite direction for however long, just like what it did just now. You saw how it was a green candle. It's going to retest. So now it's going down right here, but it's going to retest this previous level as well. So that it's so many little things. Like, it's going to retest this area. And then actually right now, this is probably where I would get in for a sell. Like, not even lying. Like, probably like, I'll wait for it to push however far back it wants to go, because it can either break through like it's doing now, and then, just fall back down, because not only did it break through that previous resistance, there's also some more resistance levels up here. So had I gotten in up top right here and got in for like a sell, then probably would have been in green. So yeah, it's like, it's so much. Like right now, you could say it's definitely still heading down, because yeah, it broke through this level, but it also retested this other resistance as well. But this is also where, other indicators will come in. The blue cross this orange line. You can see the pullback right here. So right now, I would actually get in for a buy, like no bull. Somewhat hard to explain, but not really. It's just something I need to work on. But let's see. Yeah, so right there would have been a good entry for a sell. because not only did it broke through previously for like a good moment. That would probably be like a 5-second strategy, honestly. That would have been like a great entry for that 5-second strategy. But like for long term, see it rejected, but it's crossing the blue line, the orange line right here. It's a lot to it. Hopefully this makes sense. Like I don't mind making another video about it again, but I don't want to make this video too long. But hopefully y'all understand that entry. So basically this area is key resistance. So it's falling down, but there's also some small support levels. So again, it fell off the key resistance, went to the support. It broke through this small resistance right here. So it fell down. So now that it fell down right here, this would be considered a resistance zone. Broke through the resistance, pretty strongly, and retested right here, which would be the other resistance. Pull back, retested, and then broke through again. And then we knew it was going to push through because the blue line crossed over the orange. So right now, this would still be a good opportunity to buy because right now it's pulling back. Let's see here. So right now it's retesting this area right now where this wick is. So it's pulling back. I'll probably hop in on like a, oh, I can't do a 5-second. Okay, I'll probably hop in again for another buy and see what's popping with that. Again, hopefully you all see what I mean. Like technical analysis is like key. You understand support and resistance, understand how the market works, see things. Most importantly, psychology. Oh man, you make some good stuff. You feel me? And also, OTC pairs can be kind of confusing and whatnot. But yeah, once again, it's support area. No matter what direction the market is going, it's always going to pull back. See what I mean? It crossed over. Yeah, pulled back a little bit, but that's because it was a pullback. So it's going to push through regardless. If that makes sense. Like I apologize if I'm not clear or not. But y'all saw the two trades. You feel me? You can ignore these. This was like a few days. Oh, that didn't go through. Oh, we got cheated. Ooh, all right. That's good though. But you see where the market is going. Let's see if we can find a different pair. Let's see here. Okay. We have some support going on. The market is showing it's going down, but the candle was pushing up. So it's going to retest this area right here. So this area right here, if it breaks through, I'll wait for the additional candle to see where it goes. So if it breaks through here, going bullish, but rejects, I'll probably get in for like a 5-second pullback because, it's going to pull back, retest. Or if it breaks through and then retest, it's probably going to keep going down, most likely. So let's see what happens. Pretty strong support. Let's see, it's going to retest this area right here, this previous small resistance zone. So right now, okay, it's rejecting. See how far it goes. Retest. All right, it's bouncing off the bottom of the Keltner. That was about one time. Normally does it about maybe 3 times. Excuse me. It does it again, covers up the wick and pushes a little bit more. That's when we will hop in. Let's see. Okay, so it's retesting again. Pushing up, wait for the additional candle, see what happens. It's still crossing. All right, so now it's crossing. So it's going to pull back. You see it's trying to cross, but again, no matter what direction the market is going, boom, perfect. no matter what direction the market is going, it's always going to retest and pull back, no matter the direction. So for example, if we see it trying to go up, it's going to retest again at the previous support or current support, pull back, and then it's going to do its thing. And that can either be 5 seconds, it could be a minute. This can apply to any length of time, really. But on non-OTC pairs, women will, it's only, it will suffice. You feel me? But yeah, hopefully I'm making myself clear. Like, you know what I mean? I never really saw myself teaching, but I might as well share the knowledge, so you never know who could help, who needs to hear it. I mean, like, honestly, even if it doesn't go all the way up the way it expects, the way you would expect it to, you still getting in on that trade, you feel me? So yeah. Again, that was a pullback. So it retested, rejected, retested again, rejected. So honestly, we could do it again. Let's see how far it goes. You see how it's pushing up a little bit. It's going to retest. Just hop in again. This might be the end of the video if it goes through. So like with plain technical analysis, if we win this one, it was like 3 out of 4. I mean, y'all see it, feel me? It's going to continue retesting, but no matter what direction, the market is always going to pull back. Always. So let's see. I ain't trying to make this video too long, but 30 seconds. Again, this is the pullback. It may be crossed below, but this is the pullback. If it's showing it's still falling, there's always going to be a pullback. It's always going to be a retest. Always. So now it's retesting this candlestick wick. So if it pushes up, it's either going to push up and then retest this area again and then fall again, or either it's going to break through. Boom. And that's it, y'all. That's what, 3 out of 4 trades with just plain technical analysis. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video right here. I know y'all see Cortex. I've been trying to mess around with it, but previous videos we had, you know what I'm saying, it was kind of rough. So we're gonna mess around with Cortex a little bit more, but yeah, hopefully this helps. If I wasn't clear, let me know. I'll always redo the video. But yeah, so eventually the market turned around. It's gonna have its pullbacks, y'all, but you just gotta be patient. You know what I'm saying? Don't rush it. Get out your emotions. When you go with what you know, go with what you see, your emotions, they're not even going to apply. Emotions don't control nothing. You feel what I'm saying? When you think clearly, you don't use your emotions. You know what I'm saying? You just know how to execute. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe. Hit me up in the comments if y'all actually understand anything I said. Like, your boy I don't know. Sometimes your boy is just horrible with words. Hopefully this video ain't too long, but yeah, this is my technical analysis video, how I see the markets. Forex definitely helped me with it. And hopefully y'all took something from this video. Shout out again to It's Gal Style on Instagram for hitting me up. So, and then Felice Monet. I'm sorry if I butchered your names, but yeah, they kind of gave me a little bit more motive. I'm not gonna lie, because I wouldn't say I was about to quit, y'all, but I was definitely about to take a smooth, long break. You hear me? Well, y'all have a blessed night. You gotta hit me up anytime. It's the same name as my YouTube. So yeah, I'm here. God bless. I'll be safe in these markets. Hopefully this helps someone. Adios.